Us, we are back. Arsenal forever.
Not London. Not
Woo!
nothing.
Nothing.
Manchester United, Chelsea, whatever you guys want to think. We're here now. This is our time. Whatever you want to say, that's on you.
London is red. It's our time. It's Arsenal season. Arsenal. Arsenal.
All right. So I'm gonna get the views of both of you right now in regards to our lineup. So just to run over the lineup again, we have Ryan Go. Then center back pairing of Saliba and Gabriel, which has been the strongest center back in the world, as far as I'm concerned, in Europe. And to the left, we have Nkapie.
Yes.
And to the right, can someone tell me?
We have Mascara.
Mascara. So let's start with that, Mascara. So how do we feel today, especially with the battle between Mascara and Cavara?
Of course, Kvaratskhelia, whatever he's called, is one of the best wingers in the world. But for us to say Mosquera, that tells me Timber is not fully fit for the pace of the game. And I also think Ateta will be expecting PSG to have most of the ball. So he's setting up his defense, even using a Capi over Calafiori. He wants a solid defensive structure that will absorb the pressure. And you have like Luis Kelly and those that can break out with the fast break. So I think Timber would have been a fully fit Timber would have probably been the better option, but Mosquera is also a decent defender, so I'm confident.
So looking at Mascara, at least recently, he has been a little bit shaky, especially in our game against Burnley. And it was a concern, especially with wingers like when we played West Ham, like Somerville, easily dribbled, passed by Somerville. So when you're looking at Cavara, which we can say is one of the top best left winger in Europe right now, what confidence do you have that Mascara will be able to stop him from doing anything today?
So here is the thing. I understand that Mosquera can be a little shaky, but it starts off being shaky, but it gets its boost and confidence during the course of the game. And the other thing is, as much as we might be afraid or whatever run that Quadravasquela or whatever his name is can do, is not the only person on the field. We have Rice that will cover up. We have Saliba that will cover up for him. So I really am not too. It might be a little bit shaky, yeah, but I know that Mosquera will hold his game. He will do what he has to do. I'm not too bothered. The only person I was really bothered about in that team, I mean, against us, wasn't even Dembele. It's this Cava guy. But of course, it's not the only one on the pitch. We have the best defense. We will hold him down. And for whatever reasons, maybe because we just came out of winning the Premiership, I have so much confidence.
So I think our confidence level has gone up by 10% after winning the Premier League. So moving into midfield, we have our captain.
Yep.
Tony Adams said that this famous quote that we will never win anything under Ødegaard as the captain, but
Now look at us now.
that story has changed now. Ødegaard, in history, the first captain to win the Premier League for the Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium.
Yep.
So he has gone down in history and he can make another history today. So alongside Ødegaard, we have MLS
Yes.
and we have Rice. So Rice would be the Odin. Moving forward, Trossard on the left,
Just on the left,
Saka,
Saka on the
and
right.
the questionable striker today, because I was thinking Glock 9 would be the one striking for us today.
Everybody thought that.
Havertz. Let's talk about Havertz, 29.
Well, as I was a little surprised with Harvard, but looking deeper into the team because even before going forward, looking back even at that defense, I look at a player like Dembele. They start putting Dembele in the number 9. That's the first line. Dembele's goal will be to draw your defenders as well. I need Saliba and Gabriel have to be switched on 100% because if they both get drawn to Dembele, you are creating chances for Varaskelia and Due to go in. And the midfield, I feel Ateta is using Arvet because he wants Arvet to drop in and support the midfield. With that being the case, I'm thinking, why didn't he use Martinelli on the left? Because for pace. Because when you are dropping in now, your breakout, because I don't think Trossard is that pacey, but Trossard is a clinical striker of the ball too. So, but I think with Gyökeres doesn't give you more in the midfield. Adverts kind of drops in and all that. I just play works out. We have to trust the coach that he has thought about all this thing and he didn't overthink anything. and this strategy will work out. So we just pray that it works out.
So you made a very good point in something there, in terms of the tactics that we're going to be deploying today. So if you look at someone like Trossard, as much as is skillful, unpredictable with his ball pace.
Yeah.
Looking at Arteta's setup with the type of Nkapie using Nkapie, that means that he's going to be more pragmatic with the way he's going to be playing today. That means he wants to sit back.
So for the pressure.
But someone like Martinelli, you would think would have been the best. So we sit back, we eat them on the counter. I'm not sure, is Hakimi playing today?
Hakimi's playing.
So looking at Hakimi and his space, do you think someone like Trossard is the best for us, especially defensive wise and going forward?
This is what I'm going to start with. If we win, Mikel becomes the genius. If it goes otherwise, then we can, whatever we have to say at that point. But honestly, seeing what it is right now, Trossard seems like a better option to start. This is their best 11. This is PSG's best 11. Mm-hmm. They don't have a perfect bench. So whatever happens, I'm sure that this is most likely what Mikel is rolling on. They take out Dembele when they're not able to score. Hakimi is just going to be at the back for whatever reasons. Then we can bring in Martinelli. Then we can bring in Gyökeres when they are, give or take, exhausted, tired. Then we can knock them out. I'm believing that is most likely his thought process. But fingers crossed, it's still PSG. PSG is still PSG. They can hold on but they can't be fully running on 100 for 90 minutes. They will get that. We have a better, stronger bench. So I'm hoping that for whatever reasons, we soak up the pressure. We don't concede a goal. We have the best defense in Europe. We don't concede a goal. If we're able to take that over into halftime, or whatever happens, luckily we score one goal. That's it. But honestly, like I said, we trust Mikel. We trust the team. We're backing the team regardless. We were talking about this earlier. Off of winning the Premiership, this was the icing on the cake. But of course, if we take it, when we take it, not even if we take it, when we take it, champions of Europe, Arsenal.
So you mentioned something very important there, which is it only gets better. Today we found out that Liverpool sacked Arne Slot. Mm-hmm. So looking at other Premier League teams, we have Chelsea with a new manager. Liverpool are going to come with a new manager. Carrick, 1 game a week, with Manchester United. So Arteta is like the dawn now.
Yeah, all the teams in the Premier League, they are not even
exactly.
To record with.
So Arteta now is like the one taking the succession from Pep Guardiola now. Someone that Pep has mentored.
When you look at a team like Chelsea, that's number 10.
Chelsea after 2 billion.
Even that number 10, they struggle to enter.
And you can imagine almost half of the Premier League are in Europe.
Yeah.
And the 2 billion Chelsea can't even get into Europe.
They could not even get to conference.
So it just tells you that there are greater things ahead for Arsenal, right?
Definitely.
And hearing Josh Kroenke talking this week is mentioned about investing more, because I think now the ownership, now they can see that when you win, you even make more money than when you come second.
Exactly.
Fans are happier.
They back you up.
Jerseys merchandise are being sold out. So, and they've been measuring like they're going to be a war chest. So, I don't think personally that today we have to win. Personally, that's my own opinion.
Right, of course.
If we win, wonderful. 3 years in a row now, quarterfinal, semi, and finals.
Yes, I was watching something this morning. They said it took Wenger 10 years to get to the final. Mikel's first year quarterfinals of Champions League, second try, semi-final. This is his third try in the final. So for me personally, I'm very confident that we will win today.
Okay.
But I need the players to be disciplined. I don't want a stupid red card. I don't want unnecessary penalty. Those are the things.
Ammonia.
Those are the 2000s. Yeah, those are the things that can just mess up the game. But if everybody have their heads on their shoulder, because when you look at our bench, Merino is even on the bench. Eze is on the bench. Dalman is on the bench. Martinelli is on the bench. Gyökeres is on the bench. Zubimendi is on the bench. So the players should just be disciplined. Luis Kelly, you're young. Don't be erratic. I don't want any erratic thing that will lead to you going one man down.
Right.
Then you messed up the game. If they have their heads on their shoulder and play decently, I don't see even if PSG if they go ahead and score, I'm confident that at the end of 90 minutes or at the end of the game, Arsenal is going to win today.
Okay, so that being said, all unsaid, what do you think was your prediction for today?
Um, I won't want to go too far, but honestly, I see a 2-0, Arsenal 2-0.
2-0.
Yep.
Almost the same thing because for me, I'm seeing Raya clean sheet.
Okay.
I see a
I'm seeing Raya clean sheet, and I don't know why Spain will not make him number one. I'm seeing a Raya clean sheet.
For
What
me,
would you think?
well, my aunt is saying 2-1 to the Arsenal today, but I'm thinking it's going to be 1-1, and we're going to go to extra time. But I don't know what happens after extra time.
I don't see. We have, like I said, we have the strength. We have the strength in numbers. This is their best 11. This is their only 11. Any other person that comes in like is the third, not even the second best, the third best. We have another full fit first 11 on the bench for Arsenal. So whatever happens, even if it goes into extra, we are committed all the way. So honestly, fingers crossed. Let's see. First 90 starting very soon. We're fine.
All right, guys, you've heard from both of them. Let's go, Arsenal. Come on, you Gunners!